Yay!
Yay!
All right, let me move this around a little
This
bit.
is a horror game. It is not intended for all audiences.
This is a
Pure
horror game, not a hard game.
horror.
I thought you said a hard game.
It's not a hard game.
It's
It's
not.
a
It's not
horror.
intended for
Horror.
newbies.
It's not intended for all audiences.
Yeah.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Sure.
Please visit our website,
If you,
blacktabbygames.com, if you need a full list of content warnings.
Slay the Princess containing flickering images, as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Left click to continue.
Okay.
Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and a new beginnings. This is a love story.
Right.
Ooh. So, Michelle played the beta for this. Oh, and by the way, the game is called Slay the Princess.
Slay the Princess.
It's an indie game. It's not by Daniel Mullins, but it is.
By Black
You have no idea.
Tabby.
Black Tabby Studios. That's what I just said. Michelle played the beta for this, and oh no, what's happening? Why isn't it loading?
There we
Okay.
go. So, new game. Let's see how this goes. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Now, I love the narrator, his voice.
Oh yeah, but you can't put the volume on. You're on a path in the woods, but the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's a princess.
You're here to slay her.
You're here to slay her.
If you don't,
If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Alright. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Yeah. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she is locked up? Yeah, that's an idea. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can
Can't someone
someone
else
else do
do this?
this?
Oh, I have an idea. Give me a second. Let me try this.
Okay.
No, that's not helpful. Maybe that's helpful. Oh, still,
No.
that's kind of cut off.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Nope.
That's also
It
not
just gets
helpful.
bigger.
Horror.
just
I have to
hit-
close my eyes and watch. You know, like there are some movies where I do exactly the same thing. Michelle can vouch. All right.
Watching a movie. That's how I heard.
All right, pick an option.
Okay. End of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
You have to put an end to her. But how can a princess...
Locked away in a basement, end the world. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe she's the only reason she's... And I can't tell what the rest is. Can you scroll down?
Oh, wait. Maybe I can.
No, that's not. Can you...
There we go.
Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Forget this. I'm not doing this. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Just grab it and move. There you go. Do I get some sort of reward for this? Look, I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not coming to anything. I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet with her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Silently continue to the cabin. Or turn around and leave.
All right. Let's go for first options all the way.
Okay.
I know that does not sound like it has any
Sure.
logic, but how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe the only reason why
These are the same
Okay.
choices, so just pick something else.
Okay.
We've already read through them.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far. You might as well reach the end of your journey. While I appreciate the mental exercise, we're running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Ah, my actual dialogue. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She's not dangerous because she's locked up.
Sounds like you.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched, and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, first options.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman, or a miller, or a seamstress?
Slaying
If
anybody.
anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay. Can someone else do this?
No, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
All right. What else can I say that would be annoying? Okay. Okay, let's get this over with.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. Warning, before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to say princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Proceed to the cabin.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The floor and the walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plate wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Well, that's convenient.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
Take the blade or enter the basement.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. Enter the basement. Ooh. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. I don't want to give echoes. Her voice carries up the stairs. Who's there? She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm
Continue
here to
down
kill
the
you.
stairs. I'm not going to say anything.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Yeah. I'm going to do exactly what he wants.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand. And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh.
No.
I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Or still your nerves and step forward. You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve. Oh, not talking then. Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do. She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give away and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart. I like your arm and the feathers.
Yeah, right?
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me? This is new. It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Yeah, really?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not so sure. I feel like she has to have some trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy.
Huh. That's a good question. Let's go.
Yes, exactly. It's
It is
over.
over.
Roll credits.
Yeah, roll credits.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone.
Yeah.
Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days, that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. Leave.
Leave. Yeah, good luck with that.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Huh.
Click it. What happened? Everyone's fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry, you'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy. That's BS. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. That is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Right.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Boring blur.
You've never been happier.
Right. Great narrator.
Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right? Didn't I hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea that to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here.
Yeah, we're happy.
Are we really happy, or is he just telling us that we are?
He's telling us that we are, but we just need
Okay,
to...
maybe I'm not happy. Maybe I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it. Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More time passes, though. The word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Happy has still plenty of meaning.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually, you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. So words like eventually and pass cease to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
To live in the consciousness.
Good ending! You did it! You saved everyone!
Yay! That's funny.
Roll credits!
Roll credits.
Alright, let's switch off.
Okay. You want to slay the princess?
I'll click on whatever my chicken nuggets tell me to do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna feel this one, man.
It's gonna be fun. Abby. Thank you so much for playing.
As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Oh, bam, bam, bam. That's cool. You can play that and remember what you did.
Okay.
Join the Discord. Join our mailing list. Join the subreddit. Follow us somewhere else. Make your playlist. Play our other game. They have another game?
Okay, and then scroll down.
Can I-
Return to main menu. There you go.
All right.
All right.
Let's try.
New game.
Preferences. Voice volume. There you go. New game, right?
Yeah.
All right. Chapter 1. Oh, it's different. The hero and the princess.
Ooh.
You're on the path
You're-
in the wood. Oh, sorry. Go on.
You're on the path in the woods, and at the end of the path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world.
All right. I know most of this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people. But surely you're not one of those, right?
Turn around and leave.
Okay, seriously? You're gonna just turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good.
What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part of it.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hey,
That's strange. It looks like the path leads you to to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
so in tabletop, like in role playing, we have a joke that says like you're on tracks, like a railroad track. When the storyteller, it doesn't matter what you do, the storyteller puts you back in the story. And so we joke that, whoa, we're seeing the tracks now, bro.
Everything leads to this moment. Turn around, that's hilarious.
Turn around again and leave again.
Yeah. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? Look. It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of this situation. So if you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
All right, let's see here. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quietly continue on about. Good.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group for just condemned to death over one single princess. Oh, at least I checked.
Unless I check.
And the last I checked, you're a part of everyone's, too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interest as well.
Oh, do I not have a choice?
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Oh, that's cute. If I move the mouse,
Yeah, it
Kinda
moves
move
it
it,
a
yeah.
little bit. Oh, would you look at that? You're back at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one of those superstition or astrology, but I have to say it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
there's no fighting this, is there? I have to go to the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh, yeah? Well, I guess I started walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm just going to keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
That sounds like you. That tracks with you. There's always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. No, they won't. They will not live. And here you go. As you trudged into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's a little flicker out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpse familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
It's familiar wooden structure, like a cabin.
The narrator. Oh, but as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. Not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, but you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It hits so many points. It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you. You're just going to do whatever you can to shirk from your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Do what I want.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't just wander off in the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time was spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of the path
I reincarnate. And this
a
is what
cabin.
I reincarnate to.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I feel like Groundhog Day.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I got to chapter 2.
Get to chapter 2.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard. You're in it for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. Oh, there's walls. You see
Oh,
that?
yeah. Walls.
Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Yep. Okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to say the princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
Which one?
And I wish my mouse scrolling thing worked really well. You know what? Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
Okay.
No, you know what? Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Mere princess. If you doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. I got another voice in my head.
You do. If by running my day...
Ruining.
Oh, if by ruining my day you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes. I suppose there are plenty of ways you can pull that off.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task at hand. Near it, that's the end. No scrolling up or down.
Yep, okay. I'm heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to say that princess.
Oh, yeah, that sounds convincing.
Actually, yeah, sure.
You know, I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I'm begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Ignore him. He's just getting difficult for the sake of it.
Let's keep an open mind. Oh, I got no other choices than to proceed to the cabin.
Just proceed to the cabin. One way or another. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space, but it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, enough that the seams were never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Look, we're still in space.
Like the hole and...
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, the different layers.
Can I click on these?
No.
The only furniture note.
Oh, the only furniture of note is a plain table. Its legs all wrong lengths, and its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You will need it if you want to do this right. Okay?
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against the world-ending monstrosity anyways? No, if we're taking the knife. No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect. And no idea what we're dealing with.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. Now, how many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess, and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Oh, you piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Ow! Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours, and quickly, if you don't mind.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Oh.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't that hard. Okay. I'm fine.
Sure. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror. Take the blade. Enter the basement. Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, we haven't seen ourselves before in the beta.
That's true. You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There is nothing else here.
Like, there's literally space beneath me. And there's literally a mirror and 2 windows.
Yeah.
And a door. You did mention a door.
You did mention that. Yeah.
There's definitely a mirror.
There isn't.
You insisting it isn't there just to make me want to look at it just makes me want to look at it even more.
That is so you.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I also want to look at them myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter. Remain silent. Approach the mirror. Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done?
Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. Let's go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
This really isn't funny. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
See, that's not a human hand. I think we're a griffin.
Yeah?
I think so. Because we have feathers.
Yeah, that is true. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again. And then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see. Okay.
Okay, now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things. Okay.
Enter the basement.
Without the blade?
Oh, yeah. What good is a blade against this? Nothing.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases, all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong. The closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
That one's going down, the one right in front of us. Ish.
Is it?
Yeah, right there, and then you went around back down there. Or there, you go down there. That's still going down. Then over there, that's going down.
Is it going down or is it going up?
It's, from my perspective, it's going down.
Yeah, okay. Oh, the air here
What do you think I was doing? Running up the stairs?
Yes.
No, your lines are up.
The air has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Ugh.
An odor that is simultaneously everything, yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. Ew. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Be doing us a favor.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs. Hello? Hi!
Why do you sound like an
What
old
are you-
lady? You sound like a witch. But okay. I'm gonna kill
What
you.
are you doing here?
I'm definitely killing you now.
Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like, whatever we do, we're going to die. We don't even have a weapon. We already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? With the fate of oh,
That the fate of the world hinges on your success.
success.
Yeah, success. On your success.
It's not a period. It's a question mark.
On your success. That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
There you go. There you go. Up, not flat. There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day. Take the harsh stairs to the left. Take the center stairs. Take the soft stairs to the right. Oh, harsh, no description, and soft?
Yeah.
Soft. Like pillows.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you
Ooh.
make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly
Bouncing.
to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend. The stairway doing most of the work for you.
Like an escalator?
You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble loose.
Or tumble or
Oh,
lose.
lose your way. Tumble or lose your way.
Are those
But
teeth?
the further you go, the
Intestines?
deeper you sink in. It's like a lovely plush
I thought like a plush
carpet.
pillow, actually, for me. But
Yeah.
carpet, all right.
Your toes digging down, barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
Oh, like it's getting deeper.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be talons, bro? Not toes?
Right. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrestle control of your body and surround you in false, ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
I feel like I'm drowning in like silk sheets.
In big pillows. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into the comfortable nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward, consuming your every thought.
Hey, wait.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull, then vanish until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
I like how it's breaking down the art.
Yeah. Like it's going. Ooh. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. Oh,
Are you okay?
are you okay?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I
I-
feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Sai, you're here.
Whoa, he's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Oh yeah, glowing eyes in the dark seem normal
I'm
for
sorry,
a
I didn't
person.
realize I was here. I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled together, put back together. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked down here. Really, you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out and barely a way in. As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures, and where was just one of her, there are now another.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Smoosh.
You said you've been here before, right? What exactly happened the last time?
Michelle murdered her. Bus.
Bus.
Does it matter?
Michelle murdered her. Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If you only listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality, sigh, but that's done. What is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts we weaseled their way out into your head, unthink them. If you're not already too late, you leave a job to do here, but I need to do it now. I need you to do it now. But you need to do it now.
New plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Oh no. What are you going to do?
There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here, so if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you.
Wow.
I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
I think we're fracturing all our options.
Yes. She's fractures again.
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I. So which is why you need to slay her now, before things get more complicated than they already are.
News for you, bucko. I got nothing to murder with except for these hands. How would we even do that? Where would we start?
You can always start by retrieving the blade.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Yeah, I was just thinking that's a long journey.
Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you have to go and get it.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. It kind of hurts to think about it all, doesn't it? It's like everything we just say just multiplies her.
It certainly looks that way. So, please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long, and what's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
Sure. None of them have names.
How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy. She didn't fracture.
Yeah. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You wouldn't just lock a princess away in a place like this without reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only person I've ever seen, or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please, just end this already. One way or another, just do
Oh!
it. Don't be coy.
I'm murdering that one.
We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
She's the only one that's smiling? She's the only one that's smiling.
Yeah.
She also has some heavy, like, what is that?
Eyeliner? Eyeshadow?
Yeah.
And eyeliner.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? I can't even follow what's going on. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Okay.
All these are just one selection. If I let you out of here, what are you going to do?
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer?
Let's go with the truth. Oh, okay.
Oh, what do you want me to say? I'd be a good person? I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shove me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I say, tainted by that. Anything I say is tainted by that. Besides, you already know that I'm going to do.
You, I'm going to ignore. The other four are the ones I'm talking to. Imagine in that timeline, then I'm just slowly backing away.
If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. Wow, that was a real answer.
That was a real answer. That was
At least
kill her.
Oh, there you go. At least aside from Miss Blood and destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under?
Yeah.
Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. There's only so much space. I don't...
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there has only ever been one option, and that option is slaying her.
It's the name of the game. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse. I don't think I can select any of these.
Yeah.
I think I have to select all of these.
Okay, so you're getting out of here. I don't know what you are. I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave in the basement. Retrieve the blade. Okay. Wait, that's not right.
Yeah, I just selected 3 options. Go on. Choose A, B, or C. D. All of the above.
All the above. Wait, that's not right. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins. Your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled into an incomprehensibly many directions.
All right, we're splitting up the timelines. Yeah. Oh,
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. At once, you use it to strike her. Bindings, as you remain upstairs, slay her, and leave her to languish alone. What is the end of the world look like?
is this what the end of the world
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
But we can't. Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't. Because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
Falls apart. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? Where are we? Where are the parts of us that are dead? And the others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. And it's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this?
Sorry.
Did we do this?
Not really sure.
Can you pull us back apart?
Not safely.
Can you fix us?
I don't want to touch you. We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
You didn't.
It's a little late for regrets, isn't it?
Hey.
I'm not touching you. It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think it's supposed to be fixed. No. You just start everything. I'm not going to fix you or say nothing. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. Oh my God. Well, that was super weird. Oh, delusion of choice. When everything is possible, nothing is. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
Ooh. A mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah.
I don't know where she went. I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Sure. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No, don't do that. She is. No, the narrator's gone. Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do? Press the mirror. I'm begging you, don't do this. The mirror never scared you before. It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final. Ooh.
Ooh. You approach the mirror.
Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Sure. Ooh, the body. It's you. It's you. I can't even tell what you look like. Just two glowing eyes and the arm. You're alone in a place that's empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin? Where? You are at the cabin. Is she on fire? Or the arms? Those look like arms.
Arms. Ugh.
Approach her. I don't want to. I'd be cool to sit here for like a few 100 years. Yeah, okay. I don't. What?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I stay the hell away from those grabby hands. What are you? What, the gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
You are a circle.
Does it matter where one thing begins and the other ends?
For me, it does in this particular situation, yes. Let's see the other. Do you know the narrator?
Are you the only thing?
You are.
You are the only thing I ever known.
Am I?
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
What are you?
What are you? I'm solitary lights in a empty city.
That's
What
beautiful.
are you?
Actually, I like that a lot. I am the moonbeam in the autumn breeze. I am a kitty cat who looks out the window to the neighbors on the other side. What is that, Darkwing Duck? I am the breeze that carries the fart.
What?
Solitary lights. What do you mean? No, that she's metaphorical. What do you think I am? You know what?
What do you think I am? I think that you're like me.
I really hope not.
We are oceans reduced to shallow creeks.
Sounds like when I'm hungry. This is the oil, let her out of there.
Gift of the fragile vessel.
It's me. I'm a sacrifice. I don't want to ask her that.
Oh, okay.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I only know that they are.
Okay, I feel like this is a different dimensional limbo, but they banished her to. And this is the original creature, and it's using a princess as a cover, which is like the real truth.
Ooh.
Okay, that didn't help me. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Now, out of all the endings that you got in the other game, in the beta, was this one of the endings?
Never got this close.
All right, I think I broke the code.
You got past the beta.
Sure, is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Sure. Sure. I don't want to ask about the gift of a fragile vessel because this is going to reach out and try to. I assume it's going to reach out and try to grab me. Let her out of there. It's going to be useless because it's not going to let her go. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? She clearly isn't what sent me to slay the princess. Are you what trapped me here? Probably not because she's just as confused as I am. I don't want to attack the entity and I don't want to destroy my body, so what happens now?
What? Nothing. As we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us and that we are meant to reach them.
Are we? Are we?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget if only you believe her to be able to.
I don't want to forget right now.
Bring me more perspectives
I broke a lot. Look how many
So-
arms you got.
so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Give you more endings? Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I need to have to find? Oh, and what if I don't let you do this to me? You know what? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have
Thank
found,
you. Thank you.
but less than there are to find.
Oh my
I-
God, you're useless.
I am infinite. The rest
Give me
rest
a
will find
number
their way
on your many
on their
hands.
no- Oh,
That doesn't help.
more than one,
Less
than,
than
all.
infinite.
Yes.
Dumb.
Oh.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
I have lived. I'm afraid to die. Sure, how much will I forget?
Everything until we meet again.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here
Sounds good.
forever, as we are
I'll
now,
take 10 steps back.
unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to the stopper from the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? I'm
Yeah.
not going back. Okay. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I will wait for you.
With you.
With you. I will wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
I think you should stay here. Sucks that I have to stay here. But I think you certainly should stay here.
I am not you,
Thankfully not.
but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
I mean, you're assuming.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the image of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Me, yes. You, no. Stay the hell away from that. I would not want to save you. Look at you. Ew.
If you close that box, you will become another you in another world, an imaginary pattern repeating itself until you can no longer bear the weight of its hand drawn, caged.
I see what you did with your hands there.
You will always come back to the box because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. You'll be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, they end the game. Like the game literally closes itself.
Well, that's a wrap.
It's 9:43. This was a good game. Oh
you
my
have
god.
to-
So 93.1% of players have the achievement of the body. Looked in the mirror. And saw
Oh,
themselves.
everybody wanted to see
Almost
what was it.
everyone. The
Yeah.
illusion of choice. About half of people got where I was. You got the 26.5% ending. You got the rare ending.
The rare ending. Yeah.
There are 97
But that-
achievements.
Woo!
We only got 3.
Yeah. Woo!
All right, guys.
I
So
find-
next week, Slay the Princess.
Really?
We're gonna try a few more endings.
It'll be Eric's challenge to slay the princess.
What?
What? Hey, you can do it.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Have a good
Much
night.
appreciated. This game was weird and different. I'll be sure to change the logo down there. And yeah, slay the princess. Woo.
Ooh.
Blackie was there for a moment too.
Yeah.
Woo.
Ooh.
All right, guys. I hope you guys have a good night and don't get too much existential dread off of what we just went through.
Right.
Eric, Michelle, this has been Night Watch 716. You guys have a good night.
Everyone.
Thank you for tuning in.